Welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. I can't believe it's Christmas Eve. I'm so excited to be dressed and ready for the day, and as promised in yesterday's video, we are going to start with what might be the most frustrating thing to do during the holidays. Build a gingerbread house. Let's do this. I'm back at the gingerbread house, and this has been quite a process. This morning when I came down, I read the instructions a little further, and it seems that with every step you're going to need to kind of wait, even if it doesn't say so. So it said to build the walls, but to let the walls dry because you can't put the roof on with wobbly walls. So at minimum, my walls are currently secure because they've been drying for about an hour. And there's also this little awning. There's also this little awning that they suggested you put on, and I had to actually hold it up with this piece of glassware. All right, so this is what we're working with. This is the front, and you see the wall is even crooked all still, but at least it's secure. Fingers crossed. And now it says to attach the roof. It says to hold it for 1 minute. Now I'm going to try and attach the window ledges. And if you're thinking, why in God's name on Christmas Eve are you doing this to yourself? It's because I actually like doing this. I realize that because I put myself through this year after year after year just to throw this away in a week and a half's time. I don't know. I guess it's an artistic expression. I don't know. And this is exactly why you need to make sure that your house walls are dry, because you can't be pushing against it and adding more things. Because the walls will just collapse in. Now, the only problem with having that ledge up there and not having done this before is that this one is supposed to go in front of the house. And so now I'm gonna have to wait for that. I'll give it a few minutes and then I'll come back to this. It's been a little while. I've pulled up my computer and started some work. I've made a cup of coffee and drank it all. I came back to the gingerbread house and pulled the ceramic piece away from it, and the awning collapsed. So this tells me that this is not ready for me to move on to the next step. However, I am due to meet my family in about 15 minutes for lunch. So I have to leave this, and the problem is I don't know when I will get back. But I promise you that even if it's the last thing I do before I go to bed tonight on Christmas Eve, I am going to finish this gingerbread bakery shop. Before I go off to lunch, I'm gonna do a quick outfit of the day with you. Here's a pair of Ralph Lauren jeans, my Bear Paws leather boots in burgundy, a Rachel Zoe silk blouse, and a pearl set that one of my daughters got me several years ago for my birthday. Earrings, a necklace, and a little bracelet here. I also added a fun chunky gold pearl bracelet with a heart. And I have a Bagatelle coat. And I did a little research on Bagatelle. It is a luxury brand in France in the hotel industry, and I believe also fashion industry. But this coat is made in Canada from a company also called Bagatelle, and for 40 years they have been making outerwear. And this is just a lovely addition to my wardrobe. I love it. We are headed out to lunch, and then we have a couple of other last-minute errands to do, and this is Christmas Eve. I am at the restaurant and running a tiny bit late, so let's get in there. Here we go. hungry and ready for some yum-yums?
What are these? Chicken? Goat cheese.
Y'all came back to my house and I got right to work on this gingerbread house. It was ready to go, things were set in place, so I got to decorate. I am very happy with that.
I said, bringing back Crispy
Was such a pain in the rear. It really was such a pain in the rear to do this, but the last few minutes is so rewarding and so fun to do artistically. And then you have your result that sits on your table, and immediately my granddaughter, when she woke up from her nap, dug right into it and took one or two of the little gummy bears off. So that's what they're for, right? And now my puppy is hoping for a little attention. And as it is Christmas Eve and winter solstice has started, it's still light out at 5:20, so I'm gonna take that little lamb of love for a Christmas Eve walk. Thank you so much for coming along with me today, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. The big day arrives!